I'm very happy. It's lovely weather, so that's an added bonus. Well, you know, it's a very complicated movie, and people are responding to it uniformly around the world. It's a very intense experience this week. I'm looking forward to seeing what the French audience thinks. Yeah, well, you know, you try and do the jobs that are the most interesting. But he's very much an auteur, you know. He's conceived of the idea. He's sort of this one in particular planned it over a number of years since he was a high school. So yeah, when you're working with a fellow like that, even though we had quite a large budget, it kind of felt like an independent film. You know, the way the crew moved, the way we sort of approached every day. You know, it was an intense experience, physically very demanding, but an enjoyable one. Fantastic, of course. You know, Jennifer was my wife in Beautiful Mind a long time ago, so this is our second marriage, and it went pretty well. No, I don't have 5 words to give you from the movie. I'll give you a few sentences there. You know, there's a lot in this film for people, whether you have, you come to it as one of faith or whether you're somebody who doesn't have belief. You know, there is a driver in this film which gets people at a very deep level. When they've experienced it, the intensity is such that they want to sit down and have a chat. They want to talk about it, you know, amongst their friends, with their family and stuff. And the types of subject matters that it brings up, you know, things like our stewardship of the planet, our relationship to animals. You know, what is spirituality to any given person as an individual? What is it to you? And I think any piece of art that does that is a wonderful thing. Oh, I think Darren's done a magnificent job. You know, I think the way that he's reimagined the world and the way that he's solved so many of the ancient skeptical problems of the story of Noah, such as, you know, how do you feed that many animals? How do you clean up behind them? You know, he's come up with some very clever solutions, and I think that's what people are also responding to as well. You know, if you do know the Bible verses, and a lot of people get confused. They kind of seem to remember Noah really from children's books, not really from the Bible. If you know the Bible verses, you know he's done an extremely respectful interpretation.